Yeah, welcome everybody. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to SLY-TECH. And today I decided to give you guys my top 7 Osint tools. Now, in this world where we're ever expanding, where we need to conduct effective open source intelligence, we need tools to help us make the job much easier. Now, Osint tool empowers individuals, empowers companies to gather and analyze data from publicly available sources. So to be able to do that, there needs to be that information out there. However, when the information is out there and you do not have the right tool to access that information, it becomes a problem. As we jump into my top 7 lists, guys, do me a favor, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. So with that being said, let's jump into my screen right here. So number 1 on my list is Maltego, which I will just start up here. Now, Maltego basically stands out as a powerful Osint tool. It's used for data mining and linking and analysis basically. So it enables users to visualize the relationship between different entities such as a person, a website, an email, a company by putting all of those informations together and putting it in a form whereby you can easily understand it. I'm not going to walk too much with this tool because I have a lot more tools to run through, but Maltego actually stands out as my number 1 tool for that purpose. Now, number 2 on my list, which I talked about not quite long ago, is Shodan. You can find Shodan on shodan.io, as I put the link out there. And Shodan is often referred to as the search engine for hackers or search engine for internet connected devices. Now, unlike your traditional search engine like Google and whatever, Shodan allows you people to find information, to find devices that are connected to the internet, as well as the informations about those devices. So most times you might have webcam, most times you might have some devices that are just exposed out there that with a mere search out here on Shodan, a hacker can easily find it. And I demonstrated it in my last video, guys. I would advise to watch my last video just for this one, where you can find out crazy stuff like that. Now, on to my next list. On my next tool on Osint favorite tool is Recon-ng. I don't think I've done a tutorial on Recon-ng. Take note, guys, of all the tools you see here, comment in the section, tell me what tool you want to see me work with, and I'll do that for you. But Recon is actually a powerful reconnaissance framework written in Python, and it's designed specifically for information gathering and web reconnaissance. So it offers a modular approach and allowing users to customize and extend the functionality of Recon through the use of those modules. So Recon basically streamlines what you want to do, streamlines the processes of gathering data, and makes it an essential tool in my Osint list of tools. On to the next tool for me here, number 4, I presume, Spiderfoot. Now, I was a bit confused if I should put Spiderfoot or not, but I thought about it and I said, well, yeah, it is quite a good one. So Spiderfoot basically is an open source intelligence information as well tool that enables users to automate the process of collecting information from various sources on the internet. So it gathers data from over 100 sources. That's why I like it, including search engines, including social network, including public database, to provide a comprehensive intelligence report. So I do know a couple of cybersecurity professionals who have been using Spiderfoot for a while, and they give me quite a good review of it. I haven't really worked so much with Spiderfoot. I'm going to tell you about my next tool, which is the Harvester. My favorite, actually, I love Harvester a lot, and it's quite popular. I've done a tutorial on it before, and I will not say so much on that right now, but it's a tool used for gathering email addresses. So yes, people have used the Harvester to harvest email addresses and end up using for the wrong reason. But Harvester works well for email addresses, subdomain, hosts, employee names, and other information related to a target domain. So if you have a target domain in mind, say for instance, most people who shoot phishing emails at companies, they use tools like the Harvester to gather a list of email addresses within that organization. Now, when they do that, what happens is they get enough people walking in and then they target them. Okay, so I think Harvester is quite a good one there. Now, I'm going to go on to my next one, which I feel is the boss of all bosses because people don't really give it that recognition that it deserves, which is the Osint framework. Listen, guys, the Osint framework is the root of it all. It's not a single tool, rather, it's a comprehensive collection of tools and resources and techniques for conducting open source intelligence gathering. So it provides a structured approach. You can see right here we have username, email address, domain name, IP, whatever exactly you want to search for. And if I click on, let's say, IP address, it then breaks down to a further list of tools I can work with. If I say AI tools, it breaks down to a further list of tools I can work with as well. If I say, let's say dark web, you can see much more tools you can work with for the purpose of investigation. So I think for me, the Osint framework is a very valuable resource for both beginners and experienced practitioners looking to enhance their Osint capabilities. When I teach my students about Osint, I start with the Osint framework. Now guys, I'm going to go on to the last one on the list, which is very, very sensitive, and that is the Google docking or Google hacking database. Now, for those of you who have not heard what docs are a strings of search operatives whereby you can manipulate the search operative to give you results that you do not expect. Say for instance, every time on the Google hacking database, people come here to contribute a list of docs that are used to search for sensitive information. Say for instance, this index/etc/ssh can show you files containing passwords. This doc right here can show you vulnerable servers. This other one can show you files containing password, files containing juicy info, files containing username. Guys, say for instance, let's just click on one of them. Let's say files containing password. Okay, now what we're going to see is we're going to show how we can search for it. So this is the string right here. I'm just going to open the string directly on Google, and we should start getting a list of information. Sorry, there's a checkpoint here. Let's just sort that out. All right, now we can see right here. I'm not going to open up any of the link, but we can see that there are some ones out here: Stanford University, a lot of companies with a lot of expose out there. Now guys, there you have it. That is my list of top 7 what will I call it, Osint tools that I love to work with, and I would encourage you to test and work with some. Ethical purposes only, no illegal purposes only. Guys, be careful what you do with things like this, otherwise you could land in trouble. And I'm just going to turn off my screen right here because I know something crazy is going to open up. Just testing. You see? Okay. So that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. I come here again. Join us on my website, SLY-TECH.org, patreon.com/SLY-TECH, and all platforms at SLY-TECH_org. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out.